Hello, welcome back to Comrie's Corner for our first episode of 2021. I am New York State Senator Leroy Comrie, and I am fortunate to represent and serve the 14th Senate District in Queens. Here at Comrie's Corner, we focus on the issues surrounding state politics by talking to people like legislators, advocates, and active community members so we can gain valuable insight into the most pressing concerns affecting everyday New Yorkers and our local Queens community. While COVID 19 has affected our ability to be physically together, it has not stopped some incredible and innovative leaders from continuing their work to improve the community. Our show aims to highlight those efforts, inform you, and hopefully inspire you to get involved also in government or within your community. Today, we are fortunate to be joined by Darrell Craig. He is the founder of iRock Charities. Hey, Darrell, how you doing today?
I'm great, Senator Comrie. It's a pleasure to be here talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Can you share with our viewers a little bit about yourself and especially what the mission of iRock Charities is?
All right, so my name is Darrell Craig. I'm 33 years old. I'm a community organizer. I was born and raised in Jamaica, Queens. Um, iRock Charities is a community-based organization. We provide help for the less fortunate. We give hope to the youth, and we try to inspire the elderly to.
And what inspired you to form this organization and how what put in you the desire to make this happen?
Well, iRock Charity started 11 years ago in my mother's kitchen. We just
Mm,
started with the sole purpose to give. We lived by a park that had a lot of homeless people in it. So
hmm
one Thanksgiving, she cooked a lot of food, and we kind of packaged it up, and we came downstairs and we just handed it out. And it was this certain individual that when I gave him a plate, he got on his knees and he started praying for us. And ever since then, that just gave me the motivation to every year to try to make the event bigger and bigger.
Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. And what part of Queens did you grow up in? You got to give a neighborhood. You just can't say
Well,
Queens.
well, I'm from Jamaica, Queens, 147 and 120th.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
I grew up in North Side off of Murdoch. I used to be in Left Rack, so I'm really diverse when it comes to Queens.
Diverse, yeah.
Every area.
So what was the park that was near your house that you started the Thanksgiving meals?
Kings Park.
Kings Park. Okay, cool.
hmm Kings Park.
And so now, how have you seen the organization grow from when you first started it 11 years ago?
Over the years, my iRock Thanksgiving Day is the organization's biggest event. Our first year we started with 25 plates roughly. Last year we did over 6,000 plates.
Six
So
thousand.
six
Wow.
thousand. So and I have to credit all of the amazing organizations that come together with me every year to help make it a thing. We do all five boroughs: Long Island, New Jersey, in any other area. We provided food for all of the community fridges in Queens. Um, it's just amazing how it grew over 11 years from 25 plates to 6,000 plates. And next year, we're trying to do even more. Well, excuse me, this year. Sorry, this year, we're trying to do even more.
Great, great. So, in addition to distributing meals, you've expanded your efforts of your organization. I understand you did a doing back to school events now, and I know that this year you did over 250 book bags to kids. And what other efforts has iRock Charities moved into?
Well, in addition to just, serving the community, we have joined the fight, trying to fight for equality. It's been 2020 was a year that kind of showed us that we have to like really speak up and go out and protest and rally, and if we stay quiet it's like we're kind of saying okay. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been using my charity to accompany people like yourself and all of the other amazing people that's been on the front line fighting for equality. And I just been using my voice for that for the majority of 2020 because all of my events are in person, so it
Mm-hmm.
kind of COVID kind of um, made it hard for me to carry out a lot of my events. But I was eager to jump on the fight of just fight for the community, just fight for people that look like myself and all of the other people that face, the racial injustices that we face. So I just used my voice and my charity to kind of jump on that fight. In addition to all of the community events that I would normally do if COVID wasn't a thing.
Great, great. And so have in Queens we believe teamwork makes the dream work, as you know, and so you've been working with other organizations and other partners. You want to just talk about how that happened and how you were able to establish connections with people, and what do you think is the best part about doing things in Southeast Queens?
Um, you know, so to start, I worked with your office multiple times. Council member Adrian Adams, Assemblywoman Alicia Hyman, just about every non-for-profit in Queens. It's a process, showing hearts. Just about everybody. I'm the kind of person that's very open. I'm very resourceful. So if anybody was to ever reach out to me and they need my help and I can help, I'm going to be there, regardless how big the event is, how small it is. I'm just that organization that just wants to help. I want to use my resources. I want to be a part of making Queens what it really needs to be, and it look like we're on the right track because, like, even for my Thanksgiving event, I had about 40 sponsors. I can't name all of them off the top because I don't want to forget anybody. But Queens really
Oh,
came
but
together.
it's great that all of the groups are coming together around particular issues and working together. I've seen you at the Black Lives Matter movement and the other protest marches as well. You've been active, and how are you able to maintain all of this activity in criminal justice reform, and what do you think has been your best experience here in Queens in terms of the events that have been held around criminal justice reform?
Um, I love them all equally. When we was at City Hall, and I had a big press conference, and then we walked to Sean Bell Way. I knew Sean Bell; he was a friend of
Mm.
mine, and just the things that are still happening. I believe Sean Bell has been dead for over 10 years, maybe 20 now. I'm not
I think
sure.
it's 10. It's about 12 years now, actually.
12 years. So um, it just for this to still be happening, that means it can happen to me, it can happen to you, it can happen to all of our black and brown family members and friends. So it's just important to me to just jump on the fight. I know I'm just a little organization, but as little organizations start to collaborate and come together, the voice gets bigger and everybody gets bigger. So even down to Assemblywoman Alicia Hyman invited me to DC with her. That was very impactful in my life because to be on the same steps as Martin Luther King and to still be fighting the same fight that he was fighting was kind of breathtaking. And it was an amazing experience. I thank her every day for inviting me out there with her and even getting me on the Lincoln Memorial steps. That was big. Like I told her, I owe her so much for that.
That's great. I know it was a powerful experience. I had the opportunity to go to the Million Man March. I didn't go to the rally this year in DC because of COVID restrictions, and I just wasn't able to do all of that moving around. But I know it was a great experience, and being down there when you have the whole country coming together in a positive manner is very powerful. So I'm glad that you were able to attend. There's nothing that matches that type of experience. Because when I went down for the Million Man March, you could feel the positivity as soon as you moved into the DC area. When we disembarked from the bus, even you could feel how just excited people were, and the spirit of making something happen, and the spirit of love and unity is just overwhelming in those types of events. I'm glad you got that experience. That's a wonderful experience to have. Um, and as we continue to push the fight to make sure that we get our fair share, we have to ensure that even though we have a favorable administration now, they're going to be bombarded with requests from all over the country. So we have to keep our voices up to make sure that they are aware of our specific needs so that they can address them specifically. But you've also moved into education excellence, and you were able to put together a graduation ceremony for the last year. You held your first one, and giving back to young people as well. So
Mhm.
just, can you share with the audience what's the driving forces for you to do all these types of events?
Okay, so COVID hit everybody really hard, especially the younger children that don't understand what's really going on. One of those younger children was my daughter. Last year was her first year of school ever. She was in a
Mm,
3K program, and so they don't understand when they say they can't go and see their friends, or they can't have a graduation ceremony. And much respect to the board of education and all of the private schools, but for a kid to be going through their first year of school, I don't think that Zoom is the right place for them to be celebrating their accomplishments. So thank God, the Rosedale American Legion was kind enough to let us, hold the event there, of course, with social distancing guidelines strictly enforced.
right.
And we let about 12 kids see how it feels to walk across that stage and receive their diploma. So even though I wish I could have did it for more, because I know so many people was telling me they wanted their kid to be part of the program. Hopefully this year I can make it something that's really big. In addition to them getting their um, diplomas and certificates from their original school, I would like to continue this and make my charity, iRock Excellent Awards, really something that kids look forward to. In addition to them getting their diploma at that school, but they can come and share their experiences and different accomplishments with their peers, and hopefully we can do it this year again.
Well, I'm sure we will work together to make that happen so that it can be bigger and better. And I'm sure that, that other electors will work as well because we enjoy working with you, Darrell. So you
Appreciate
definitely have the right spirit and the right attitude. And you definitely are working on giving back to the community. And I want to congratulate you and all of your core volunteers that have been working with you to put these
it.
different opportunities out here. Now, Queens is a borough of communities and neighborhoods, and there's more than enough room to make sure that all these activities are promoted and can happen within our Pacific neighborhood. So definitely doing that and working with the young people and giving people a chance to see that they can put an event together is necessary. That's why I'm happy to try to be helpful. Um, and I will always try to be helpful to you because you're our future. So you're
Appreciate
definitely our future. So
appreciate that.
thank you. Are there any other? So you want to share about some events that are coming up? I know you have a program coming up in February. I'm sure that you're doing more than one thing. So you want to share with
Um,
the audience your next projects that you have in mind?
so my next project is actually an award ceremony where I honor all of my sponsors, all of my partners, just everybody that helps me throughout the year. In addition to people that I see that even though we might not get to work together, I just want to give people their flowers while they can smell them. Last year it was just supposed to be like a thing that I did for my birthday, and I invited my friends and my family. But this year I kind of want to take it to another level again because like 2020 was such a it was a bittersweet year because in addition to COVID, so many other great things happened. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to just award people for just still having it together after COVID. COVID. We experienced so many deaths. We experienced sickness. We experienced
Mm,
loss of jobs. The unemployment rates is through the roof. So for people that still have given in their heart, they need to be rewarded for that, especially this year. So the iRock Charity Awards is just for that. People come, they can sit back and eat and and just have fun. Last year it was a comedy show. It was a bunch of performances. This year's gonna be that times 10. I
mm,
can't close the location where it's at or anything about it just because the restrictions and I don't want people to be popping up like because the thing with it like once I send out the invite, I'm not at the door. Everybody that knows the address is gonna be there and they're gonna come. So I just want to make sure that we keep the safety of everybody, you
right,
know.
right.
But this year I'm just gonna be honoring everybody. I would love for you to be there, so I can honor you. And just everybody that helps me. This is just something that, like I said, just giving people their flowers while they can smell them.
Got you. Well, I look forward to the event, and hopefully I can be there to make sure that we are having a good time together as well. So Darrell, please share with the audience your contact information, and also please share with us some other programs and activities that you're looking to do in 2021.
All right, so I can be reached on all social medias at iRock underscore charities. My main email is iRock lifestyle charities at gmail.com.
Mm,
My personal page is iRock underscore Redberry. I'm really easy to find. You type in Red on any search engine, Instagram, Facebook, I'm going to come up. You can even call me. My number is in every bio and contact info on all of my social medias. Like I said, if you I don't have the next event that we have scheduled is our Easter experience, and
mm,
that's in April.
mm.
But if anybody has any events that they want to work with me on, I'm always glad and happy to collaborate with anybody. I usually take January and February off to focus on um, Black History Month, being that I won't be doing nothing for Black History Month
Right.
other than the award ceremony. If anybody else have any ideas or any events that they want to put together, if I can help, I'm always going to be here to help.
Right. Thank you, Darrell. Appreciate you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to share what you do and your passion and your desire for giving back to the community in a direct, personal way. Yeah, I want to thank you for coming on the program and letting people know about your spirit and your charity and what you're trying to do. So, and again, I look forward to working with you as long as you have me, and as long as we can do things that are positive on behalf of the community, I'm all in. So,
Thank you. I
I just
appreciate that,
want to,
Senator Comrie.
yeah, thank you, Darrell. And
Appreciate that.
your ability to coordinate and work with other people is a blessing to all of us. So, and I hope that more people will, be like you, willing to be servants and really be able to help people with a positive spirit. So, now
Appreciate
I want to
appreciate
thank our audience as well. That hopefully that you all of the folks that are watching today's program that have been participating and watching Commerce Corner. If you have any ideas on topics that you'd like us to cover, please email us at info@leroycomrie.org. I want to thank my staff and everyone. I hope that this episode has been helpful to all of you. And I hope that it's inspired you to get involved with an organization that's already doing things in the community, or if you're interested in putting together a program yourself, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Between Darrell and myself, we'll get you going, and our other partners that have been doing things. Now this is going to be a year of transition for many things that are happening in the community, but it's nothing that will replace the effort of individuals that are wanting to make an impact. So I hope that you might want to get involved in the inner workings of state government as well. And we're more than happy to bring you in and to let you know what's going on. Or, again, we want to do everything we can to encourage people to be involved in their community in a real way. Darrell, thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you to the audience. I want to remind folks that we need to stay healthy. We need to wear your face coverings. We need to get tested. And for those of you that are eligible, please get the vaccine. I'm not eligible yet, but I will get it as soon as I can because we want to ensure that people are safe and healthy and we can get back to hugging each other again because I'm a hugger. So, I got my wife is my family's benefiting because I can hug them more, but they're getting tired of me hugging them all the time. Other than the wife, so we gotta make sure that we do everything we can to bring back our society to normal so we can really experience each other again. Darrell, thank you.
Thank you for
And
having me, dude.
yes, and enjoy your day. Stay safe, stay blessed, and or to all the audience, stay safe. Stay aware, stay alert, so we can see each other in person. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.
All right.